With hopes of qualifying for CCS, MVHS wrestlers prep their diet for weigh-ins and work their way through each match, hoping to make the cut and to move on to the next round.
So during the week, I get to 6 hours of sleep during the day. It gets kind of tough because you can't fit 25 hours of work in a 24-hour day. You have to do your homework, you have tests and projects and essays to do. And wrestling practice takes 2 to 3 to 4 hours, and it gets kind of jam-packed and your schedule is pretty much booked. To make weight, you either have to starve yourself or dehydrate yourself, sometimes both. And it gets kind of tough because when you go into a match, you're either really hungry and not healthy enough to go at your full potential, and you just have to get your way through it. And depending how much weight you had to cut, it can be up to a few crackers or a few little things. Sometimes you just don't eat anything, you don't drink anything for the past 24 hours until you weigh in.
I just didn't eat or drink water before weigh-ins. Keeping fluids in my body constantly, eating right after my matches because it takes time for your food to digest. So if I don't want to get a cramp in my matches and you have 45 minutes in between matches, I eat right after my match.
After a match, you're almost dead tired sometimes, so you have to just take your time, rest, drink some water, eat a little bit. You don't really do much because you're so tired after your match, but sometimes you might run a little to get ready for the next match.
I'm feeling pretty confident in the matches. I am wrestling 10 pounds up, which is hard for me because I'm wrestling one of the hardest weight classes at 152, and I weighed 143 this morning.
My last match, it was pretty easy because I already knew how the guy was going to be wrestling. I knew what moves I had to do and how to defend his moves. My next match is going to be particularly hard because the guy's third in CCS.
It's a competition. I pinned my first guy in about 52 seconds, but I ended up losing my second match. So if I win the next match, I'm going to CCS. That was one of my goals this season, to get to CCS and even place at CCS, which I think is very doable. We've been to much harder tournaments throughout this year. I think our biggest problem with CCS is probably Gilroy High School and or Fremont.